Okay, this is my file. You can find also this sequence. I created this sequence, or you can create your sequence of your model. You can create the model and the animation of your model here. And this is very nice to see. It's only 72, yeah, 72 frames, so we can change our timeline. And here now you can move it and find, okay, and it's we can create the plane, so with the grids. But usually when you work on this kind of shot, for example, you have all models, but the model now we can use only this leg, and you know where is the touch of your system. When it started, is touch here, it's 1 point, and is touch, for example, here is another point, is where is touch my my leg, my foot here. So usually you have maybe the plane with the ground. Also we can try to change a little bit respect our example we see before. And so we can start with create our system here with, for example, change the number of polygons, and the size, for example, is we can 40. You see, maybe, yeah, it's okay. And also the number of row, 20. And maybe we can apply, for example, the mountain. I want to apply the mountain for create a few different effects. Respect the example. And usually you don't work with the very high res resolution, because we can assign more resolution where we needed. So maybe we have this shape is like this, or maybe the original shape is more complicated, maybe to work with the shape with more geometry, more polygons. Maybe you have one situation like this in production, and so it's very hard to work with more polygons. So it's one way, it's create the area where is my foot is touch. Okay, for example, also I can create the merge node here, and I can assign, for example, that I can create the null object, and I can create that it's my foot. Dinosaur. And here you can see where is the touch, my leg is touched. So for example, here it's one part here. We can also create, for example, the box for now, and the box in template, and I can move it. I know it's one part here, also I can create another copy, and the second step is here. So you know, this is the 2 points where is going my foot. Okay, it's 1 and 2. And now you can also delete this part for create more subdivision to this. For example, you have this, and you can isolate. You can use this 2 geometry. It's a good way maybe with 2 geometry for create the isolation. And we can create the isolation with group, so we can create the group, or we can create, for example, the merge node. here, and another mesh node here. And you can go here, you can create the group swap, and the group swap here you can touch that and attach also that, and here you can say my group is by points. Why by points? Because I need to create, if I create the keep boundary region, I have the bounding box here for create the group by with the bounding box, or I can use the sphere or the object, but the object and the volume it's working only with the points. So I can create the points and see, and you can see now here you have the points it's created for me, okay, this part. Also, you can, if you want, you can move it a little bit. You can create more big, make sure. And here now, I can convert my group from points to my polygons, because I work with polygons. So I can assign, for example, from group, I have group promotes. Okay, and group promotes, I can, like the attributes, I can change here. I can take, for example, the group is group number 1 from points to primitives, and you take my points here. And now you can also make two way. One is you can delete also the rest of your polygons here, or you can keep that, and I can also change the name if you want. No, it's yeah, I want to change the name for understand very well where is my foot is print. So it's face foot, and here face foot, okay. And the name I can new name I can call face foot, so I can have the same name here and here. And now I can create, for example, the blast. This is one way, and with the blast here I can call the name. I can delete not selected, so I have this part is deleted. Or I can also apply, for example, the new object. Face foot geometry. And also I can apply, for example, the subdivide. If I apply the subdivide here, for example, or I can shake because I want to show you the difference. Here I can use the group face pruned. If I apply, for example, free, I have here, if I go here in wireframe modes, I see I have a lot of points, a lot of geometry increased. So it's true, maybe it's better for now for this example. So you can have more details only where is my foot is touch my ground. So you can have this two way. Also you can combine this for this situation and for working better. But sometimes when you work with that, when you isolate one part, another part, maybe if you don't take more, maybe some part is growing up, is create like the crest. So it's not very good for you for create very nice effects. So you can also don't use that, but you can keep the here, so we can have this face is created. And now I want to assign here the color, so I create the color swap, and my color swap it's the black. Also I have another way for apply the color swap. I can also create with the vex, with the wrangle, and attribute wrangle. I can say cd at cd it's set and open brackets and close brackets, and I say it's 0, 0, 0. In this way, I have another way for say this is a black color. Okay, in fact, if you come back here, you see there is all part is black. Okay, this is very comfortable also this way or this way. You can choose. I prefer this way in this case because maybe okay, set to black. Okay, set color black. Also, you can use that if you want to use and create the HDI file after, but we can keep also that here without problem.